Welcome back, Lenormand fam. I am Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner, a psychic, and a Lenormand person, cartomancer, for the last 35 years, a long time. And in this video, we are doing part 4, the third line of our grand tableau on Harry, Prince of Null. So we'll be right back. Welcome back, Lenormand fam. So we're on line number 3, and so far we've gotten a really clear picture of Harry. At this point, it does say going back to the family. I think there's going to be some revelation about his lovely wife. And I think that he really will find strength and support and healing back with the family at this point. But let's see what the rest of the Grand Tableau says. As always, thanks so much for watching this. I hope that you're enjoying this series. And if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm this close to 3,300 subscribers. I'm moving and shaking now that I have changed the way that I do my videos. I'm getting more visibility. YouTube is being kinder to me, and our little family is growing here. So thanks so much. So I'm going to pull up our card view, and we are going to start all the way over here with the ring, which is a great card in Lenormand. We love it, but let's look at the house underneath. The house underneath is the tower, which is not like the tower in tarot. So the tower in Lenormand is isolation, protection. It is stability. It's seeing things from a higher perspective and also having some kind of authority over it, over your life, your commitments, those kinds of things. Which brings us to the ring. So the tower, this isolation, protection, guidance, leaning into others, he is committing to that. He's getting more comfortable with that. Right next door, we have the garden, which is our public persona. The meetings, the networking, the things that we're doing. His message here is to be the tower, be more exclusive. Stop talking about your Todger. Stop telling everyone every feeling that you're having. No one cares. Actually, people do care, but it's giving them a very negative opinion of you. So put that to the side, Harry. You've got to stop doing that. Oversharing is not a good thing. Mountains are our obstacles. This is our mountain house here. These are the things that are challenging. What do we have that's challenging? It's the moon. Now, the moon in Lenormand is our emotions, our fantasies, our creativity, our moodiness, our psychic intuition, all of those things. His is clouded. His moon is clouding the challenges that he has. His challenges are made more difficult and more complicated by leaning into all of these other contributing invisible things. So, as a psychic and as someone who promotes intuitive work and incorporating that into your life, poor Harry has not refined these skills, and he is finding it very hard to trust that intuition. I want to say intuitively myself that he's relying on the intuition of others. So one of the things that I do with my clients is I will teach them how to find a better path for themselves. With my students, I teach them how to find a better path for themselves. Someone is directing Harry in this intuition. He is not taking the intuition that's coming through for himself and utilizing that. He is relying on someone else. So we have a big fat cross here at the crossroads. Decisions. His decisions are difficult. The cross is difficulty. It is leaning into God in some senses, but for him, this is very difficult. The crossroads can also be a road trip and traveling, going back to whence we have come from. It is a very difficult thing for him to fall on his sword and say, I'm muffed up and I have to come back with my tail between my legs. Harry, a lot of us have done it. Sometimes you have to do it. Let's move on to our next house here. We've got the mice, stress. What is his biggest stress? But it is the fish. So fish is also money in Lenormand. It is the flow of money coming and going, whereas the bear can be very stable money that we get through legacy. Think Rothschilds, Bush family, those kinds of things. Not to give you a negative connotation, but the royal family, that is legacy money. This is new money, fast money that comes in. We are trying to get it, but sometimes this money can be a little bit slippery. This can also be abundance and excitement. The mice, the mice house, which we are in, the stress is also sometimes theft and debt. So we're seeing his money, the money that he is bringing in. It's almost like a sand dune. He keeps stepping on it and it keeps falling apart. So the stress is the money that's coming and going. Now the heart, where's his love? This is his relationships, his priorities. We are getting a gift. The bouquet is a gift. So up here under the bouquet, we had the bear in that first line. So I do think that this legacy money is something that is going to be coming to him as a show of good faith and love and heart. Under here, under the man, we'll talk about this in the next video too. We also have the heart. I do think that this is King Charles represented here. This is likely William or King Charles. And we have the ring, union, contracting, getting back together, recommitting oneself. Is this William? I do think so. I think that we get William with this. King Charles, I know that they're saying he's not talking to him. I think he did filter some money over. This is the union that Harry needs to correct his course. Book, secrets. This is our house that we're in here. 26th house, if you're keeping track. And we have the key, which is 33. Magical Freemason number. So the book, secrets. This is the key to changing the way that Harry thinks. This is the key to knocking the scales off his eyes and letting him know where he is going to find the most success, which also brings us to the letter, which is represented by the letter. So we have the letter house with the letter. This becomes super, super important because now we have a very, very serious message. It could be an actual letter. It could be social media. It could be this video. But there's a message that's going to come through that is something that he needs to pay attention to because it's going to give him the key to where he needs to go from here. So we finish the next line. So we're going to go on to the fourth line in the last video. And then I think maybe we'll do a fifth video with some pairings and some groupings so that you guys can see how else we read the Grand Tableau, because there's so much more. We can do diagonals, we can do groupings, we can do all sorts of stuff. So let's get going. I'll see you in the next one. Again, as always, thank you so much. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be great. I'm this close to 3,300 subscribers. Really looking to expand my reach here on YouTube. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next one.